So a suspect, Ayomide Adeleye, a 200-level philosophy student of the Olabisi Onabanjo University, OOU, Ogun State, has confessed to killing Christiana Idowu, a 300-level student of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, that's FUNAAB. And according to the report, Christiana had left her home in the Itaoluwo area of Ikorodu, heading to the University of Lagos in the Yaba area of the state, where she was observing her industrial training before she was abducted by the kidnappers. When you heard the story, what came to your mind, and how did we get to this point?
It was a whole lot for me, trying to wrap my head around how this femicide started growing, the need to kill young girls, the need to just end their lives abruptly. I don't know how that, you know, as a person, looking at your fellow human have this life this minute, and the next minute, the person is all up cold and lifeless, and how do you react? How does your emotion, you know, there are times that you even have goosebumps, even seeing accidents on the road.
Yes.
You're having chills all over you, like, God, these are people.
Heartless.
Then how do you become so heartless, so gruesome, that you murder a person, you probably see them fight for their life, you probably see them beg, wail, and you're all just deaf to it. So it shows that there is a problem from the inception.
Yes. Yeah.
Inception will go back to foundation of the home. I will continue to say it. A lot of people do not have business being parents. But the condition of the traditional beliefs and the culture that we have been born into, it's like they have to be coerced, cajoled, or sometimes even forced.
Yeah.
That you need to have a child.
Yes,
there is no clamor for having a child. No, it is much more having a child than dealing with just raising a child, financially especially. The emotional side of it, the psychological side of it, you need to be involved in your child's growing up. Like Rama said, I don't want to believe that it's every mother who understands their children. Because yes, these children too hide. These moments, they look smart now. You go to schools when they ask that, bring your parents, and they are giving you the CV of your child in a school. And you're looking at the child like, I had a parent who, I had an older friend who went to his son's school and told the principal that this was not the son I brought to your school. I mean, return that one I brought. But, I mean, it started developing even from the house. Then the mother started saying that, oh, yes, we have been chastising him on things that he does. We just don't let you know, you know. The Yorubas adage that says, the talk that you said the daddy should not hear. It's the daddy that will still sort it. So a lot of times, we mothers, we also have a lot of work to do. You are noticing that your child has maybe a group of friends, or your child's, he has some kind of inadequacies. Let the father be aware. Come to the round table as a parent. There are a lot of times I also see the deficit of engagement. These children are laid by, they don't have anything doing. They do not have anything that is motivating them, or their parents are not even pushing them to learn a trade, learn a craft, do something for yourself. And all they do is cancel Kaji enterprise, wake up, sleep, nothing, and the day is gone. So that's why I'll bring it back to the family unit. Again, to the government. If children like this have seen Boko Harams in our faces, and they have not been brought to book. It gives them an in-linking that, oh, I can also try it.
And get away with it.
It's in this country we saw that they apprehended one of these northern leaders, and they actually sent him to an early grave. And some kidnappers there on TikTok, as in branding, showcasing money. So it sends a wrong signal to the children that we are trying to... I say it to people, I say, me that I'm trying to train my child now. My child will now go to the outside world and meet a child that was untrained children. So what is this impact that you have so solidified, or you have so built in your children that will help them navigate that? Even when somebody is telling them to do the wrong thing, they remember the child of who they are. A lot of parents have that laxity.